Well, hello, fellow people. I just want to touch on this real quick because I think I heard this a few times that we want to stay ahead of China to compete with China. It's the new cutting edge, and China this, China that. Stay ahead of China, right? Well, here's the truth. We've already superseded. We've surpassed China. You see that? USA. It says the top 10 countries with the most data centers, okay? USA. We are number one already. So the push for more of this is your spidey senses should really kick off, right? Because as we go to the China competition, they're at 449 total. Now I got this information from James Lee. I'll leave the video in the description box or in the comment or whatever so you can see this in its entirety. But I thought it was worthy to make a screenshot of it just to show folks. And so let me blow this up because I know it's probably I hate when people do that when I'm watching shit on YouTube. Zoom in, make sure people can see it, okay? All right, there we go. Data centers, right? USA, 5,381. China, 449. So when I say that your government has done nothing but grift you on everything, this is yet another one. I don't understand how we can have so much blatant lies told to us, so much incredible fraud, and nobody goes to jail, so many pedophiles who eat babies and traffic them. So much of this has been disclosed to people, and you still believe their hype. Thankfully, the people in these small areas that they're just quietly taking over, I can't believe eminent domain was put in effect on a family in Georgia because no, you're getting these data centers. You guys should be all up the asses of these damn legislators, elected officials, air quote, all of them. You should be, I can't believe how much we put the fuck up with. When back in the day, I leave this in the comment all the time, but I'm glad I thought about it to say it now in the recording. We set it the fuck off over 3 pence per pound tax on tea once. Yet we just keep taking shit. Like, what's wrong with people? So the mission has been complete. We even outdid Russia. Russia. Russia, 251. We've achieved it. It's done. It's done. Stop letting them bully you into this. And print this out. Make this your screenshot when you go. And bravo to the people who are attending their council meetings and pushing back on this. This is a perfect printout. Blow it up, put it on a stick, and walk around with it. We've achieved it. Scale it back, stop it, and get rid of all the other ones. Because here's what I can't figure out. We got, right now, this is a direct quote. You can look it up yourself. You need to start researching for yourself. You don't have to believe me. But 54% of American adults can no longer read or comprehend at the 6th grade level right now. That's over half of the American population who are dumb as a bag of rocks. You don't need a data center. You need the ABCs, reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's what you need. You need to go back to basics and stop using this AI stuff. Use your brain. I get that you want a little help and a little point in the right direction. I think because I looked at it one time and I thought, okay, this would be a good tool to actually help put together a marketing plan or a business proposal, something like that. But you guys are taking it too fucking far. Y'all are putting out music and OnlyFans slut type of models, AI stuff. It's sick. Use your brain. Because these data centers are not at all, especially when we look at these numbers, they cannot be what they're telling you that they're for. Why do we need this? And what happened to the concern about the fucking earth? We're tapping and messing up 3 layers. What is it? 3 elements. Earth, the ground, the soil, and then the water. It's clear this is not what this shit is about. It's a farce. It's a lie. And I can't, well, no, I can believe. I can believe. Because I keep trying to tell people, the only reason I stuck my nose and said anything to defend Trump is because I couldn't stand the world believing that this man was actually a racist against black folks when he dated a black person, a beautiful supermodel, Kara, I forget her last name, Kara, Kara, look it up, and then what he did for Jennifer fucking Hudson. Nobody remembers that but me. And Jennifer, shame on you. I know you do. But remember when her whole family was slain, or 4 of her family members? He put her up in the Trump Tower for 6 months. Rent-free, security and all. Foot the bill. Took care of them. Gave them security. Kept them safe. That's the only reason I said anything in his favor. But that, just like I said, that we don't have a two-party system. We're a constitutional republic, if we'll keep it, and clearly we are on the edge of not keeping it. But they all, either side, one or the other, every few years they've switched places and everything is in executive order, reversed, erased, and we start all over from scratch. And every time it just gets worse and worse and worse. And people need to wake up. Because here he is. Now you know this man doesn't know about technology. That's one thing. Another thing I don't like about him is he surrounds himself, because he's not incompetent. He's bought and sold. He clearly got bought and sold. That ballroom is your indicator. But he's not a dumb person, but he does. He has a tendency to put the wrong people around him. He doesn't know anything about technology, doesn't have time to look into it, so he just trusts them. And so he deregulated. He gave executive orders so that they could push forward and moved all the doggone layers out of the way to oversee these buildings and really take a minute to look at this shit. And he just ran with it.
This new agreement, big tech companies are committing to fully cover the cost of increased electricity production required for AI data centers. And that would be prices for American communities will not go up, but in many cases will actually come down, and very substantially. This agreement will ensure that America can maintain the most advanced AI infrastructure on the planet without American families being forced to pick up the tab. So your electric bills will actually come down. It'll take a little while, but not long. Under this new...
See what I mean? I feel like I'm in a nightmare where a bunch of kids are running the world right now and running the world right into the ground, and mainly the U.S., because I'll be honest, I could give 2 shits about what's going on anywhere except my own damn country. And I think every American patriot, take the race shit out of it. So the babies and the eating of the children and the trafficking, that ain't going to bring us together. But these data centers really should. Because it's absolutely disturbing that it got so far. And everybody's still being sold this bullshit bill of goods that we got to maintain and we got to stay ahead. We got to be the leader in this. Leader in what? They're going to drain everything. Jobs and everything. Now, I did get an update. This is my last thing and I'm out of here. I did get an update that there were 50 of these damn death traps getting canceled. So the word is getting out. They're halted. They're not going forward. But they need to be eliminated, scratched, scraped. We don't need 5,381 of them. If Germany is number 2 at 521, the UK is 514, China, the smallest, the lowest amount that we have out there. And I hate that I did not, this thing moves fast, good grief. I hate that I did not get number 10, but Russia's 251. Enough. That's more than a fucking enough. Parents, start reading to your children. There's no excuse that children cannot read. And the only reason that they're like this is because you haven't been sitting down with them and going over homework and reading to them and making them read to you. Data centers for the dumbest group of Americans I've ever seen. 54% of adults right now. It's like we volunteered ourselves into illiteracy. And y'all think y'all need a data center to make what? Better pictures? A mini short of a 8 being fatigued on an EVT. I will not lie. When I saw that was funny. All right, I'm done now. Don't believe the hype. It's all bullshit. Like everything else, it's all bullshit.